How's it going, my friends? Welcome back to CryptoCoins Gaming. My name is Freddie Colton, and today we are going to jump into an interesting project, Dragos NFT. Now, this is a really interesting one. We are going to go back through the website here in just a moment, but I'm just going to show you really quickly through right here. Basically, this one's very easy on the social media. This is their Telegram chatbot if you'd like to reach out, and this is their Discord. Their Discord is where a lot of the stuff is going on, and I will go ahead and tell you right now, they are giving away 4 Mutant Ape Yacht Club NFT. That is right, count them, 4. That is a value of probably near $200,000 easily. Mutant Ape Yacht Club NFT started doing banging after a little bit. They are doing amazing numbers, and if you remember, your boy Freddy did a video about them pretty early on, so just putting it out there. Now then, here is the Dragos white paper actually, so I just wanted to show you through this as well, so you can kind of get an idea. It tells you a little bit of the collection, tells you a little more about the team, the developers, that sort of thing as well, and just kind of, it's a nice condensive list. It's real easy to read, it's nice and pretty, but we're really going to go through the website mainly, and we'll touch on the white paper if I think that this doesn't touch on anything that I think that does. Dragos is a decentralized and a fully on-chain NFT project. On-chain? You heard that right. We'll get there. Don't worry. It consists of 6,000 unique and hand-drawn pieces of art that are split into 4 factions. Each Drago will be minted out of hibernation by a lucky collection of individuals. The innovative technology created behind the scenes and in front of your eyes will be something extremely rare at the time of release. You will be able to raise your Dragos as your very own. Unique options to publicly name your Drago, celebrate its blockchain-coded birthday, and play games against other factions are just some of the things that are a part of this project. Our development team is not a team that was thrown together randomly to start a project. It was created over countless years of friendship and bonds that will last far beyond a single lifetime. They have worked on numerous well-known projects, including Neo Tokyo. Okay, that's a big project. They're single-handedly the best team to create a decentralized NFT project. Our full website will be launched soon, but for now, check out the white paper and join us in Discord. Additional whitelist opportunities by using the chat bot below. Which, again, note the chatbot, that's what I showed you there on Telegram as well. So here are different factions. They made it nice and easy, by the way, just Fire, Ice, Shadow, and Undead. I'm alright with that. I like that. I think that's 4 great variations of options. And then why choose Dragos? It's fully on-chain. This means that no central organization, web server, outage, delisting, false claim, or similar can take you offline. 99% of projects store their metadata on centralized servers, which is great. Personalize. Give your Drago a name that shows up on platforms like OpenSea, Rarible, and more to come. Celebrate your Drago's birthday with a special surprise posted to you on the public birthday. Built by the best. Have peace of mind knowing that the very best development team has built this project properly and without shortcuts. If you haven't already heard of them from projects such as Neo Tokyo, you will soon enough. And again, Neo Tokyo was big numbers. That did gangbusters, my friends. And then join us as well. Oh, I did not pull up their Twitter, so let's go ahead and pull up their Twitter real quick. We can see where that is. It's got our little thing right there, and then I think we'll just go through the white paper, by the way, to finish this up so you can see a lot more about this wonderful project. Now, you see our Twitter is really well formatted, by the way. It's got 2,000 and rising, and that's great, though, because that's a really honest number. You know, again, they're getting the right amount of likes and the right amount of people engaging with what they have to say for 2,000, and again, it's gonna rise. And what's really cool about these NFTs, I mean, they're really gorgeous. Look at these things. They're really pretty. They're well drawn. They're hand drawn, as they mentioned. They're just really pretty in general. Oh, that's cool. So that shows us kind of a couple different ones. So there you go. That kind of gives you a good idea. And we'll go ahead and finish out through what I feel like we haven't touched on. So, basically mentioning, let's say if your if you've been in the NFT space for a while, and I say, let's say at least 3 weeks, I like that they say that. That's pretty funny. Basically, welcome to Dragos, and they're kind of welcoming you, talking about minting, the blockchain, decentralization, which they broke it down really well, by the way. I appreciate that they did that. Then talks about these wonderful, fantastical creatures of dragons that kind of, really helped shape the story. And to this day, no one knows who created the Dragos or who funded the lab. So, okay, at birth, they all looked eerily similar. So they were from a lab. Excuse me, I actually misread this at the beginning. So a few million humans remained. The humans were saved by the myth that became reality. So, okay, that's interesting. So they made dragons in a lab because of inevitable nuclear warfare, and it became a bigger threat. And at birth, all Dragos looked eerily similar, but as time went on, their environments shaped, molded, and eventually controlled them. It is said to have evolved into 4 elements: ancient mythological protected fire, ice, shadow, and undead. To this day, nobody knows who created the Dragos or who funded the lab, but it is thought that around 6,000 Dragos are in long-term hibernation today. And although it has been impossible to interact with one over the last few hundred years, it's now rumored that it's the coming weeks of the Dragos themselves, that in the coming weeks, they decided to protect a small group of worthy humans until the end of time, as they believe new events are going to impact the universe in a way that has never been seen previously. Sometimes during the month of December, the story will unfold and the Dragos will begin to appear. Let the story continue, and I think there's a lot more to it. Then this tells you a little bit more about the Dragos. This is kind of more what we read, just telling you about the Dragos, raising the Dragos your very own, the options of naming them, and just kind of getting to treat them as your own personal pet, if you will. Sort of like you, CJ. What do you think, Miss Samantha Jones? She's asleep, so she's asleep in my lap, so she doesn't know what we're talking about. She just blinked at me. Let's see, almost 100% of existing NFTs are centralized and off-chain, which is true, by the way. That is really smart to mention that, and it means you do not have complete control over it, which is fair, and as much as everyone likes to say you do, which is so fair. So that's one of the big selling points, is that they are on-chain, and I love that. Personalize it, so giving your Drago a name on the platform, OpenSea, Rareable, and many more. Celebrate your Drago's birthday, special surprise posted to your public on your public birthday. And then built by the best. Have a peace of mind knowing that the very best development team has worked properly. And again, they built Neo Tokyo, which did very, very well. Then this is just telling you the vision for their community. They've got quite a lot of vision for their community, and I think they could really do it. This tells you a little bit about the other factions that we read a little bit of the history about. And here's the legendary collection as far as we've seen. Now that means there's quite a couple legendaries. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7 legendaries we have not seen yet. Oh, excuse me. Then they can build them on chain, release 4 factions. So these are the different phases, essentially, their roadmap. And they're doing really great, by the way. This is a really realistic roadmap of just kind of like what we need to do to get this done. They have the community rise around this, and it's gonna be all about community, let me tell you. Then this is the team. They are actually on Discord if you'd like to reach out to them. It seems like they're super active over there, but they're just generally telling you what they've done as a team, and they've done a lot of impressive stuff. As I mentioned, they've developed a lot of businesses, made a lot of money, worked on a lot of other impressive NFTs, and that is the Dragos team. That's the Dragos NFT, and again, it's impressive. There's a lot more to come. I definitely guarantee that. So I would mention just check out their Discord. Remember, they're doing a lot of big giveaways. A lot of big giveaways. They're giving away all those zombie apes, and that is going to be a big amount of money. That's going to be big, big money. So my friends, definitely go check that out. As always, my name is Freddie Colton. Thank you very much for coming by CryptoCoins Gaming, and I will see you in the next episode.